24-hour tracking center. This is a severe weather alert.
A night of wild weather for us. Northern Michigan so far has seen the brunt of it. We've got reports of thousands of folks without power in northern Michigan. I got a friend who's, in fact, a coworker who's standing near Glen Arbor right now says all the roads in and out of town are cut off because trees are down over the highways. A lot of tree damage up there. And now that same system, that same front is producing the chance for severe weather here in West Michigan later tonight. Let's take you outside. I want to be clear that if you have plans over the next several hours, we're actually in good shape. It is very windy out there, as you can see, and it's warm out there. Humidity is up there, kind of uncomfortable, but the severe weather chance really isn't until later tonight. We're going from Allendale now to Muskegon. It's breezy out there. We're still seeing sunshine in some areas. And take a look at our buoy cam out in South Haven. The wind is blowing so hard that the camera is basically pointing down into the water. We've got waves right now at about 5 feet. Very windy across West Michigan, the bottom line. Okay, let's talk about the chance for severe weather. We are under a severe thunderstorm watch. This is just now being extended until 2 a.m., but the primary window for severe weather starts around 8 o'clock and runs through about 11 or midnight, depending on where you are in West Michigan. I'm going to be very specific about that when I show you the futurecast in a moment. But first, here's the current radar picture. Big line of storms here. This is all north of Clare, north of Mount Pleasant, north of US 10 at this point. This is basically drifting off to the south and east, is likely going to skirt just to the north of West Michigan, at least north of Grand Rapids. Cold front off to our west with some storms developing ahead of that. Let me take you in a little bit closer because it's got a lot of watches and warnings overlaid here. These boxes that you see covering counties are the severe thunderstorm warnings, and of utmost importance for West Michigan right now, or West Central Michigan, Mason Lake and Osceola County. We've got a bevy of warnings here. 60-mile-per-hour winds are possible. Ludington State Park. If you have friends that are camping right now, you might want to send them a text or give them a call. Let them know to get into the state park shelter, because this is going to be a potentially dangerous storm for western Mason County, especially because these storms are just moving unimpeded right across Lake Michigan currently. I'll stop this loop. We'll track the leading edge of this. This is almost into Ludington State Park right now. No doubt, looking westward from Big Sable Point Lighthouse right now, we're seeing dark skies, torrential rainfall, a lot of lightning. This is going to be into Ludington here pretty quickly now. We're already seeing the skies darken in Ludington. This is into the city here by about 6:20 or 6:30, I would say. Give it another, about 6:40 actually, into Ludington. The rest of Mason County affected over the next 20 to 30 minutes. Wider view again shows that this line stretches into central Wisconsin, and this part of the storm is going to be down to the lakeshore here not long from now. We've got several hours of dry weather yet, but about 8:30, Muskegon, Holland, Grand Haven, take note. Grand Rapids, 9:30, 10 o'clock. Kalamazoo, more like 11 o'clock for you. It's hot out there. It's humid out there. These are dew points. You can see where we start to dry off behind this front. That weather really doesn't get here until tomorrow. Here's our futurecast. Let me stop this at 9 p.m. Here's the line. Holland, up toward Sand Lake, northern Kent County, Rockford, Mount Pleasant. By 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, this is affecting Kalamazoo and Battle Creek, and then it pushes off to the southeast. Overnight, we could see a couple of sprinkles, but the heavy weather comes through tonight between 7:30, 8 o'clock, and about midnight, and clears off to the east side of the state and peters out as it does that. It's windy out there too right now. We're seeing sustained winds up close to 30 miles per hour, and the strongest winds, like I said, are yet to come later tonight. Here's a good-looking 8-day forecast, though. We're probably going to see some storm damage tonight. Tomorrow's going to be a good cleanup day. High of 78. Still breezy, but not as windy. Cooler weather through the rest of the 8-day forecast. And this is going to be a dry stretch of weather. This is our one big shot at rain.